I almost feel like I saw some grindstones taken out by Eric.
I don't know that I take out grindstones because it seems like that's the one half of the combo that you want to leave in.
Yeah.
Because if the other half was left in by your opponent, then you just auto win, or that way you don't lose. If you take out your grindstones and your opponent leaves in their combo, then you just can't. Then you just lose.
Yeah.
Huh. People in the chat are saying sideboard one guy's busting for the blowout, and just hope you don't have it in your hand.
Or just keep 7 and have 1 per Genesis too.
Alright, so now let's get into game 2 in this Imperial Servant mirror match. Imperial Grindstone, Servant, Imperial Painter,
Double Painter, it looks like.
and double Grindstone on the other side. Is there a double painter? There is. It's double painter versus double grindstone. Well, double grindstone wins that one. if the painter should actually enter play. I think Eric realized the double painter was a mulligan to 5 already. Little quick shuffle. What do you think of the quick shuffles on the mulligan?
What's that?
What do you think of, like, if you draw your 7 and then you mulligan, how much more do you shuffle for your 6 card hand?
I just shuffle a lot.
We table shuffle all over?
Table shuffle, rifle shuffle. I like when my opponent shuffles it up more for me too.
I'm beginning to believe that it just doesn't make that much of a difference. You can shuffle all to your face turns blue, and you just don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. All right, so we have keeps. So we're going to go turn 1, 3 mana into a recruiter.
Imperial Recruiter.
I'm going to set up a turn 2.
That was Ancient Tomb, right? So that's 2 damage taken.
So Recruiter can get a creature card with 2 or more, or 2 or less power, I guess?
I guess so.
So we get a Magus of the Moon. I don't know how good Magus of the Moon is in this matchup. Is it just a 2/2 beater? Is that what you?
If these two are friends and they battled this matchup a couple times, maybe you found out that Magus of the Moon is fairly important.
Well, it seems important for the hand that Eric has, which includes an Ancient Tomb and a City of Traders, so you can get all of those in play. And it attacks for 2. Seems rather important. Alright, so Magus Moon comes into play.
And Drew just passes.
It's not looking good for Drew. He's going to lose this game 3 points damage at a time. And we have a Magma Jet before Eric actually plays the Ancient Tomb in his hand.
Oh.
But he decides to Magma Jet his own
Magus
in response.
No, he said Magma Jet you in response.
Oh, okay. Don't know what the responding was for. Looks like he's going to keep a Jaya on top. Or maybe put it on the bottom, because we can't cast that one anymore.
I feel like that when the magma jet fell out of Eric's hand, he's like, I'm just going to commit it to play. That's what I feel like just happened.
Like, the jig's up.
If he was going to do it in response, he should have used his ancient tomb. Not his City of Traders.
Well,
since it was a mountain at that time.
it's true. I don't know how much that really matters that much.
Yeah, it probably doesn't matter much.
Yeah, 2 colors isn't even an issue. There's a grindstone. That's 1/2 of the combo. And I guess in theory, grindstone is relatively effective. You can still get double mills off of it in this mirror match. It's a lot of red cards. Attack for 1 with the recruiter.
Go ahead.
You don't end of turn grindstone? Just like you can mill away pieces?
At the cost of 3 life. I mean, at the cost of 2 life. May not be worth it. May just want to save up and draw your Painter Servant. Magazine Move seems like a bonus in some situations.
So, there you go. Now he gets to play his land before. He's about to jet in the turn, but I was like, I can play my land.
Figure of Destiny. That seems really good in the mirror.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Are there also Blood Moons in this deck?
There were Blood Moons in the board. I saw Drew's board.
A standard winner box. As soon as we get those
Pineapple gets rid of the Figure of Destiny before it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Not enough mana to pump it out of range.
Both the $10 draft and for our competitive draft. If you're interested in any of these, come on up to the main event stage. We'll get you signed up.
Now Drew gets to start with the Magas of the Moon beats. And what beats they are. And we have another recruiter. Not sure we have not a lot of targets for this card. Unless there's some sideboards. Jaya, I guess Jaya is Jaya too. Figure of Destiny.
I almost forgot. This recruiter is nice. $100 searcher.
And you look at that card, it really isn't. It's only $100 because it's in Portal 3 Kingdoms, and that's it's just so the availability is just so low. Recruiter gets in there for 1, doesn't get blocked by the Magas of the Moon.
Do I have the right one?
Magas was already gotten in there. And the monkey comes out to play. I've casted my fair share of Sivian Spirit Guides. How about you?
Yep, I've done. I did a couple last week.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Extended Blood Moon plus casting Sivian Spirit Guide sometimes is good enough. A lot of times it's good enough.
Yeah, Eric goes down to 14.
Off the Magus of the Moon attack.
Right, so these Imperial Recruiters are more than just tutor cards. You know, you spend $180 on a card.
They do a lot.
Yeah, you better get your money's worth. Get in there for 2.
That's a Painter Servant in his hand.
And it's about to come into play. He's like, and is that
naming colorless?
He's like naming not blue, not naming blue. Right, so we mill.
Yep.
Do we have an out?
No.
Can we
I think he's scooping. He put his deck upside down.
No, upkeep. Burn him. Nope, that's it.
All right, so who do we do it? So now we're in this conundrum here. We do the good deck slide with the guy we said we'll do a good deck slide with?
Yeah, we're gonna do it with Eric. Eric is the guy that we're gonna do the good deck slide with.
All right, so Drew wins that match 2-0. Advances to, he's undefeated, and Eric's only has 1 loss, so he still has a good shot at top 8.
Hey, let me go get that set up.
That was Let me set up the